Hello my friends, welcome back to A Common Touch of Fantasy. Today I am reviewing Provenance by Ann Leckie. This is a mystery light, character-based science fiction book that is all about a daughter gaining her independence and learning who she is and not caring about what others think of her. I know a lot of people would connect to that, so I think a lot of people might like this book. This fleshes out the Imperial Ratch universe more. This takes place after Ancillary Mercy, so a lot of the treaties and things that happen at the end of Ancillary Mercy are important for this book. So I would still recommend reading the trilogy before you read this book. Basically, this is a story about a daughter learning her role in this adopted family. The household is about to be turned over to one of the siblings, and this is a very powerful ruling family, and it's either going to be Ingray or her brother. Ingray, being the adopted daughter, is at a disadvantage. So she goes big. She frees this political prisoner, thinking that the political leverage that he will bring her will give her an up on her brother and be able to take over the family. And so what ends up happening, though, is someone gets murdered, and the murder is blamed on the political prisoner that was just freed. So there's a lot of different factions in this book, different species that kind of want different things to happen as far as what will happen with this murder. And also there's a heist portion in this book as well. A lot of decisions are being made in this novel based off of the treaty that was signed in Ancillary Mercy and the factions in this universe and their connections to each other. The only problem is Ann Leckie is taking an approach of writing a bunch of books in this universe and explaining all the factions as she's writing throughout many different books, instead of just telling us more information specifically about these species in a way that the reader can remember. The thing about Ann Leckie's books is that each line is important. When they talk about the different species and different factions, you have to really pay attention. And I'm a really novice science fiction reader, so I like repetition and I like overstated goals by individuals. And a lot of what she writes is very understated. So it's difficult for me to really connect and figure out what all these different factions want in the universe, what their goals are, because the world building for me just isn't fleshed out that much. However, the character building in this book I thought was actually better than in the Imperial Ratch trilogy. I thought Ingray was a great character, and I thought that her weaknesses really showcased a very well-developed written character and less of a cliche female strong character. I liked this book. I thought it was good, but it wasn't amazing. But I know there's a lot of people out there that will absolutely love this book. I gave this a 3 out of 5, a 14 out of 25 total, and the weakest number for me was the plot. The plot just wasn't really that engaging for me. There were times where I just kind of wanted the book to end. So this was a review of Provenance by Ann Leckie. Check out more reviews on commontouchoffantasy.com, and thank you for watching.